All right, you guys, here we go. Okay, I wrote down some notes because this is something that I have been really wanting to talk about. Hey, Natasha, for a long time. And so I have, people think I'm crazy. So I've been getting asked a lot lately about how, what's up, Casey? Hey, Shauna. Thanks you guys for being on with me. But you guys, I get asked a lot, how I can do all of these things that I have on my plate and wear all these different types of hats, and how I'm not like overwhelmed and stressed and how I can stay so happy and positive. I have two different cameras, so I'm looking both ways. So I want to share with you guys some of the things. Now, a couple of things that you guys, most of you guys probably know quite a bit about me, but you know, I don't know how much of my story I want to dive into, but let's see. I don't even know. Where do I start with this? What's up, April? I am so not Superwoman. You the bomb, girlfriend. Love you, girl. So, you guys, I used to be a complete hot mess. I still am a hot mess. If y'all were to come over to my house, like right now, my daughter's coming out, but if y'all were to come over to my house, you would see that I am a legit mess. I'm a basket case half the time, but what's up, guys? But I still get my crap done. And so I want to, I have not always been like this. Let me tell you, when I very first started, like I used to, I don't know how many of y'all like hit the snooze button like 8 million times, right? Like if you do, you should put some hearts on, because snooze button for me, all the time, right? So I've been reading a couple books, and there's two books that legit changed my life and how I look at everything. Snooze buttons, I see those hearts, right? So what's up, Carly? Oh, I'm so glad. Susan, Tammy, what's up? I'm glad y'all are here with me. So here's one of the things. So if you guys, I've talked about the 5-second rule before, in a couple of my other posts and things like that. And I've also, I don't know if I've mentioned another book that I read, but I'm going to be talking about the two that legit changed the way that I approach my day. Okay, because you guys know, this past year has been insane. We built a house. I was commuting back and forth from two cities. So literally my day, I spent 4 hours in my car a day with little baby, newborn baby, driving back and forth, picking kids up. I was a legit taxi service. But in order to keep me sane, I had to do certain things. And I swear, once I get a routine down, I have to move on to a different routine. So here's what's been working for me this summer. I have been doing a few things. So there's this book, if you've heard of what's called The Miracle Morning, I do this for like pushing hearts or pushing likes or something. If you've heard of the book Miracle Morning, let me know, because I'm going to talk a little bit about those certain things and how I do my day, and how just some tips that I have for you guys, because everybody who does the miracle, I've had to adapt it to me. Okay, so everybody who does it has their own little miracle morning, but this is my miracle morning and how it works for me. So another thing, there's so many people who are not morning people, right? What's up, Jake? So there's so many people who aren't morning people, right? Like if you are, raise your hand, because if it were up to me and I could still sleep in and have a fabulous day, homie, I would so be sleeping in, right? Like, don't get me wrong, but I know that when I sleep in, I do not have the most productive day. I just don't. So, there is this guy, his name's Hal Elrod. I'm a little dyslexic, so I spell the names weird in my head, but I want to say the last name's Elrod, okay? So, Hal Elrod, he wrote this book, and let me tell you the background of this book, okay? This guy in his 20s, he got on a head-on collision crash, okay? Head-on collision, somebody hit him straight head-on. When paramedics and everybody arrived at the scene, he was dead on the scene for 6 minutes, okay? And for those 6 minutes, or after those 6 minutes, he was in a coma for like 6 more days. So you can only imagine, I mean, at being 20 in your primes, this kid, like, it got head on in a collision crash. Kind of crazy, right? What's up, Martha? And so he talks about taking responsibility. Like, I couldn't imagine being in that position and then having to take responsibility for that. Like, that wasn't his fault, but he still took responsibility for that and for the rest of the decisions he makes in his life. And so one of the things in his books he talks about is taking responsibility for your life and for your actions, and for things that happen to you instead of letting things happen, right? So taking responsibility and instead of letting things happen. That is one thing for me. And I want to say that another one of my mentors, Grant Cardone, he says that too in his books. Take 100% responsibility for you, for the actions that you create, because what you do now is going to determine your productivity, your day, the rest of your life is how you create it. People are born into situations and circumstances, but that does not mean that you have to live with that. Do you know what I'm saying? And so he talks about taking things head on. And then his second thing he talks about and points out is good stories, okay? Every single, if you think about the last good movie, which I don't watch movies because I got 4 kids, so when's the last time I went to the movie theater? I don't even know. Anyways, you guys, I swear, people think I'm on crack, but I'm really not. I just talk fast. But good stories. Think about the last good book you read, the last good story, good movie, something that you read. There is an incredible challenge, an incredible obstacle that people have to overcome, right? Like the hero always has to overcome something huge. Now, put that in our lives, okay? Everybody has a struggle. Everybody has an obstacle. There's a lot of people struggle with hitting the snooze button, right? A lot of people struggle with food. Some people struggle with, maybe they're in a bad relationship or whatever it is. There's always a struggle, right? There's always a struggle and there's always an obstacle, but the hero makes it out on top, right? So the whole point of that is you can make it out of whatever you are in, right? Like, you don't have to stay stuck. Find your way out. Make that good story. Be your own hero. You know what I'm saying? You always see those, like, I think of the Superwoman signs just because I think that's freaking legit, right? Or like those Pinterest things, those memes that are like, she didn't need a superhero, she became her own, or something like that. But legit, be your own hero. Make your own destiny. Like, you have the power to create whatever life you want in whatever situation you're in. Another one of the guys that I love to listen to, his name's Eric Thomas. Dude, find him on YouTube because he is legit like my spirit animal motivator. Like, if I need to listen to something to get me all riled up, like Eric Thomas, E.T., man, that dude is legit. And he will tell you how it is. Like, feed the beast. Make your own. Like, what he came from to where he's at now, nobody gave him anything. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem, is that we want handouts. We want things to be easy. But nothing in life comes easy. If you want something, legit want something, you got to work for it. Like, you can't just say, you know what? I really, really want to lose 20 pounds and then think in your head, I'm going to lose 20 pounds and tomorrow you lose it. Nah, man, that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want in life, it doesn't have to be weight loss, but anything, a goal, you have to go for it. You have an exam you're studying for, freaking study for the exam and pass it. Like, when I was studying for my boards exam, when I was an athletic trainer, I didn't just say, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna go take this exam tomorrow. No, dude, I studied my freaking butt off, so I took the exam and passed. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, I'm getting off my thing. Okay, another thing people ask is, why the mornings? Like, why the crap can't we do our miracle morning in the afternoon? Lots of different reasons, yo. So let me give you a couple legit good reasons. Preach. Hey, Tammy. You know what I'm saying? You got me, girlfriend. So why the morning? One, you have 100% control of your morning. 100% control of your morning, right? You have your control of your morning more than you do your midday, and you have control of your night. You have control over what you do before you go to bed. When you first thing you wake up in the morning, you have control. When you go to bed at night, you have control. You have control. Y'all adults, right? Except for this little one, I control what she does. But legit, in the midday, my midday is insane. If I don't get my schedule done in the morning, it's legit not gonna happen. It's just not, because my day gets away from me. Things happen. Life happens, right? That's just life. It freaking happens. Life happens. So, the morning is where we have control, and we can start our day with intention. Okay. Oh, we've got planes coming. Don't crash. Okay, sorry. It was like right over. No, it was like right over our house though. Anyways, you guys, when you start your day and when you end your day, you can start it however you want, but you start it with intention. Okay, start it with intention, and your day will go so much more productive. Okay, those of y'all that hit the snooze button, right? And I do this too. Legit, the thing that changed my life that sounds so absolutely ridiculous. 5-second rule. Okay, 5 seconds. Now, if you count forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna wake up. You're not gonna do it, because what happens? You can continue to keep counting. All right, I'm gonna count to 6. All right, this time I'm gonna count to 10 or whatever. Okay, if you legit count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In your head, it's a scientific fact. It's proven. Once you keep doing this, it works. Okay, you have to, Jake. Take notes. I love you, dude. Oh, hey, buddy. Hold on. Mama is on a roll, homie. Mommy's on a roll. Okay, so you legit have to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You go for it when you get from 5 to 1. But if you keep counting, you're going to keep counting, and it's crap. So if you have, and another thing, I'm going to get to my schedule here in just a second. I just wanted to give you, sorry, they're pushing hey, get your hand out of your pants, fool. It's okay. Y'all, this is my life. It's crazy. Welcome to my life. All right, I need to rap about my life, yoga. I need to make a new song, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. Anyways, so 5-second rule. Use it in your life. Get that through your head, that you create your own destiny, and you create it. Okay, so I'll get to that in a second. Number 4 is what he talks about in his book. It's called savers. So if you are taking notes, which is fabulous, let's talk about savers. What savers are. So S stands for silence. Okay, in the morning when you first wake up, set timers. Okay, I'm just gonna go over my routine as I go over savers, because this is what's super, super important. Okay, it's a gorgeous night tonight. Sorry, you guys. I'm just taking in like the beauty of where I live. I love it. Anyways, so S is for silence. Set timers. Wake up in the morning. One thing that I love to do is come out on my deck, and it's silent out here, and I literally just take it in. I take in the silence before all the workers, hopefully they're not up at 5, before they all start banging away on stuff. But take it in. There's apps that you can use if you are an app person. There's a couple of them that I recommend for meditation. So for like your silence, if you want to meditate and do that. The app that I recommend, it's called Simply Being. You can set timers, you can set a background, like you can set music or, slow, soft, whatever you want. But timers is kind of a big thing. 5 minutes. That's all you really need is like 5 minutes. Okay. Set your timer, meditation, silence, 5 minutes. You can start that with prayer. If prayer is silent for you, then so be it. Okay. And then the second one, I went to the next one, is affirmations. This is one that I thought was really, really silly. By the way, I still need to get better at meditation, because I just do silence, but I need to actually start meditating, because when you start your day with your mind empty, you can absorb and you are ready to receive all of those positive thoughts, all of the things that you want to receive in life. If your mind is free of it, you're so much easier. You're so much more receptive to it. Okay. Okay. Number 2 is affirmations. So S and then A. The A is affirmations. Affirmations. This is the power of I am. This is the power of what you are telling yourself that you are. Okay. So I have an app that I use. You can use it for free. So Simply Being is free too. It's called Think Up. I paid for it. It's a one-time fee because I add in affirmations all the time. The different books that I listen to has affirmations. And so what I do is I actually record my voice, saying the affirmations. And, what I've been doing lately is saying an affirmation like 3 different times. So it plays it 3 different times in the recording, and I listen to it. And sometimes I get sassy because y'all know my attitude. And so I'll get sassy with it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. Like, oh, I am awesome today, or whatever my affirmation is. Like, I am a badass, or whatever it is. Like, I'll listen to my affirmation, then I get fired up because I'm like, hell yeah, I'm a badass. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, whatever your affirmations are, say it to yourself, say it out loud, and believe it, receive it, and let it be. Okay. But Think Up is the app that I use for that. Then the V is for visualizations, if I say that right. So let me just put it this way. If y'all have a vision board, whether you are, I'm going to get eaten by mosquitoes. Whether you are an entrepreneur or not, your vision board can be about anything, right? But think of it, and here's how I like to think of visualizing. So as a coach, as a volleyball coach, as an athlete, what you think of, like Michael Phelps, think of you if you're an athlete, in those situations, in those game days. I know that what we would do for my girls, that like when I coached high school, when I coached volleyball, we would literally, sorry, I got mosquitoes out here. We would literally have them lay on the floor, lay on the ground, close their eyes for a couple minutes, and visualize their win. Visualize them hitting the ball, their approach, the hands on the ball, the follow through, whatever it is, they had to visualize that. I know when I ran track in high school, I was a jumper, and legit, I had a routine, and my routine, I would stop. I would watch myself go over the bar. I would watch myself, I'd visualize myself flip over that bar and jump over that bar and tuck my, you know what I mean? So why not do this with life? Okay. So visualize and take time to do that. I know that I need to get better at that. So again, 5 minutes for your silence, 5 minutes for your affirmations, 5 minutes to visualize your day. Visualize what you need to get done today. Pray about, you know what? If you're into all that, but one thing that I like to do is pray that I will get things done that needs to be done. You know, cut out the fluff, get things done that need to be done. And so do those things. The next one is E, exercise. Now, one of the things for me, you guys, if I do not get my fitness in first thing in the morning, oh my heck, you guys, my day is so off. So there's like a scientist from Harvard and things like that. They had done studies saying that if you do not exercise, in the morning, then it's like taking an antidepressant, or taking a depressant. Sorry, not antidepressant. If you don't exercise, it's like taking a depressant. Okay. Crazy, right? So if you do exercise, it's like taking Ritalin and Prozac, like legit gets your endorphins flowing, your whole like day started with all of this extra energy, right? So start your day off with fitness, whatever your level of fitness is, whether it's a walk around the block, get your heart moving. Cardio is for your heart, right? It's to get all the blood pumping, your endorphins pumping, everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, let's see, all you really need is like 30 to 45 minutes, yo. I'm not asking you to like go out and, do these like 3-hour long workouts. Oh, my child behind me. I'm not asking you to do that, but get moving. Do you know what I'm saying? Get moving. The next one is, what? Okay, the next one is R. So E is exercise, R is for reading. So one of the things that I like to do is listen to my personal development, and I was against this for literally 3 years. 3 years, I was like, nope, not going to read. I don't need those self-help books. That's crazy. That's crap. I'm good. I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, everybody could use a little extra positivity, a little extra, Kinsley, go away, a little extra encouragement, a little extra something, right? Like, we're never going to be as good as we can. We have all of the potential in the world, but why not get better? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why stay right here? Why stay right here and go? Do you know what I mean? Get better. Why not? So whether that is spiritual growth, I like to read scriptures, or I actually like to listen. I'm not a big reader. Don't get it twisted. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get eaten alive. I'm not a big reader, but I do like to listen to a book. I do have a physical copy of a book that I'm reading called No Limits by John C. Maxwell. I just got on Audible The Big Leap, and I'm also listening to You Are a Badass at Making Money. I'm almost finished with that one, so my next one is The Big Leap. If you guys want a list of personal development books, or books that I have helped me get through different parts of my different times in my life, there's books that have helped my marriage. There's books that there's certain things that are great, and why not read or listen, in my case, books that help you get better. Okay, so even if it's like it could be an article of some sort. It could be an article that like you are interested in, but just read, grow your mind, and everything you need to just get better, right? We all need to get better. Okay, the next one is S for scribing. It's just another fancy word for writing things down, documenting things. It helps you to track your progress. Things that I like to do. One thing that I do recommend is getting a planner, some sort of a planner book. I'm a note taker. I'm a list taker. I like to write lists, my to-do lists. So I have a list that I do first thing in the morning. I try to get all the things out that I'm thinking. I know that some people like to write on their mirrors, like all the things that they need to do that day, and get those things done. I do like to write things down at nighttime before I go to bed, so it's off my mind, and that way I won't forget in the morning. But make a to-do list. Write your goals out for the day. Write what you're thankful for, your gratitude. One of the things that I do with my kids, I haven't really done so much this summer because hold on, stop, I'll get it to you later. Because they all wake up at different times, but when school starts, we do a grateful morning. Hold on, babe. And we go through, you can sit on my lap. Oh geez.
Just my leg.
It's okay. This is my big baby. This is my new 4-year-old.
Yeah.
We go through, everybody says 3 things that they are grateful for, and the kids are really creative with it, and I love it. I mean, don't touch. Oh, you can. Okay, here. They're grateful for their food, things that they're just. I would never think that kids would be grateful for, but it's the simple things in life, and I love to hear those things. So write it down, write things down, write your goals out, write whatever it is that is on your mind. But I do suggest a planner. Okay. Another thing in this book that I really wanted to talk about is it's the 5th one.
My name.
Okay, hold on, okay? It's called Habits 101. So how many of y'all understand how hard it is to create a habit, right? Like habits are really, bad ones are easy to make, right? But good habits are really hard to make. Sweet boy, can you wait a sec while I finish? I'm almost done. Thanks. Okay, so let's just say it takes about 21 to 30 days to create a habit. Okay, so if it takes let's just pretend 30 days to create a habit. Here's the 10-10-10 rule. The first 10 days of you trying to create your miracle morning or whatever it is that you want to create. Hold on. Okay. The first 10 days are going to be unbearable. Like legit. You want to quit, right? Like in those first 10 days, do you want to wake up at 5? No. Do I want to wake up at 5? No, I don't want to wake up at 5. Like who in their right mind?
What's your name on this?
Who in their right mind wants to wake up at 5? Well, except for morning people. You know what I mean? But we do it anyways. So, okay, you're going to have to go inside. Okay, hold on, okay? So the next 10 days are uncomfortable. So they're not unbearable, but they're not unbearable, but they are uncomfortable, right? So, just just know that it gets better. The last 10 days, you are unstoppable. Okay, you have finally hit your stride. It becomes so much easier once you have stuck with it. Like if you've already stuck with it for 20 days, why the crap are you not going to stick with it for another 10? And then it just becomes autopilot. Can you not? It becomes where you're on autopilot. Do you know what I'm saying? So create that habit. Woo! Woo! Look at all these bugs. I know, it's beautiful, buddy. You did such a good job. Create that habit.
Can I
30
have
days.
this one?
Yes, honey, you sure can. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else did I really think I hit everything that I needed to hit. But how I do my mornings is I wake up. Another really good tip to do is to turn off your notifications. Don't look at your email. Don't look at the notifications on Facebook. Don't look at any of that. Clear your mind of all of the outside everything. That helps me so much when I clear my head of everything. Okay. So first thing, wake up. And another really good tip from the 5-second rule is to put your alarm or your phone, across the room. I have like a 10-foot cord. And so in order for me to not hit snooze all the time, I put my phone on the other side of the room. Okay, so that way I have to physically get up to turn off my alarm. Okay, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it, turn it off, start your day, write down the things you need to write down, go for silence, meditate, say your affirmations. I listen to my affirmations as I'm getting a glass of water. As I drink a glass of water and I drink my Energize, I am saying my affirmations. I am writing everything down. I'm visualizing, and then I start to read. And once I read and I'm done reading, I get into my fitness and I work out, and then I get to go about my day. So that's pretty much how I run my day, and my day is so much more productive. If I do not get those things in, it's just my day is crap, because midday comes and it just is not the greatest. So I hope those tips helped a little bit. What I would like to tell you guys is oh my fireworks. What I'm going to be doing, if you can still hear me, is I'm going to be running a free group next week, a 5-day free group, about transforming your life. Now, you don't have to be a mom to do this, okay? But if you want to, create a life of productivity, of life of intention, I'm going to run a 5-day group to jumpstart this life that I have been so passionate about for the last year. And it really has changed with reading these self-help books and all of that kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested, Cruiser, you're making this bounce, bud. If you're interested in jumping into that free group with me, I would love to see if I can help in some sort of way to make your productivity and your intention a little bit better. So yes, Ashley, oh my gosh, you being a new mom, it would be, and I could show you kind of how I did that, because I did this having a newborn. And it's hard. It's really hard to get a routine, especially with the newborn. But I'll tell you what, I am very since I've had kids, I'm very stickler on schedules and routines, because if I didn't have a routine, you guys, my life would be cray, because this kid, he looks calm right now. This kid is anything but calm. So, I would definitely give you the ins and outs of how I did it with newborns. And
can you look at this one?
Because I started when he was a newborn. Oh, that's crazy. It is beautiful, sweetheart. Good job. Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, so pretty. So, looks good, Keish. I'm almost done, I promise, okay? But yeah, that's kind of how I did it. And I would love to inspire and empower more women and men. I'm all about it. I love, because I'm an athlete and I know lots of dudes are athletes and coaches and things like that. And that's how I roll. And I would love to surround myself with people who want to get better and want to live a more intentional, productive life to their fullest. And that's what I'm about. That is my passion. And so So anyways, I will probably make another post, but if you would love to learn more about it or want me to add you to that group, go ahead and comment below and I will get you all set up, because legit, y'all are the best, and I am so grateful for everybody who hopped on tonight.
Mom, who is that girl?
All these people are just my friends. And so I'm just legit grateful for all of you guys. So I hope you guys have a fabulous night. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. So I'm gonna go, and that way there's more time for like a recording so people can catch up with this. So peace out. Have a great Thursday. Bye, y'all.